following broadcast is not intended for mature adults. It does not contain any rational thought, well-articulated opinions, or educational material. The views and opinions that will be shared will be vulgar by nature, not politically correct in the least, and not always the sentiments of its hosts. We're only reading comments. We're not responsible. We're not positive. We're not role models. We're not happy most of the time, because we're not here for what we love. We're here for what we hate. We heal people. Watch for the wrench.
Yep.
Thank you for calling No Dirt Sheets. You're acknowledging your tribal over time. BNY5252.
We are here. We are here. It's Friday. It's another No Limit Fridays, but not for a certain show. We're here for House of Glory, which is already in progress. So we're going to get him started a little bit early as everybody rolls in. Hopefully we have some fun tonight. Let's go, Lo.
Let's get to it. What you need, we got it. Ain't enough of Fanny in the cup. Bottles going up. If you ain't buying, why you in the club? It's whatever. I'ma pull up on them, show them how to stunt. Where the baddies at? Tell them daddy's back. I'm on the hunt. I'm that bully. Everybody better run. Check your chain when I can do them. Checking everything I want. This be that smoke that everybody said they want. But ain't got that fire that they need to burn them up. Whoa. Hop up on this beat, I'm bringing ethers for the streets. All these rappers out here weak and all the good ones fell asleep. I'ma put this mic to work and get my son something to eat. They ain't keeping up with me, I guess it's gotta be the free. Yo, Hennessy beside me, I'm in love. Whoa, they ain't thought I'd make it, but they lined up for my show though. Now the money coming in and everybody know, but if they not my baby mama, bitch, I'm not giving you dough. I'm out here on my thuggin', I don't give a shit no more. Whoa, feel some type of way though, you can hang yourself for sure. This ain't for the hoes that go for broke and blame the bros. This is for those people who will sacrifice to get it all. Hey.
No dirt sheets out of this world. Like I'm really outside, got it for the dirt. Really outside, got it for the dirt. No dirt sheets, you can see the word. Roll too fresh, shine out of this world. Like I'm really outside, got it for the dirt. Really outside, got it for the dirt.
Really good match in progress right now. Yeah, you ain't gotta wait. You can play on the screen right now. Oh, okay. I'm in control. I'm gonna be in control. Let's try this. I'm in control. Yo.
No dirt sheets, you can see the word.
It's like,
No dirt sheets out of this world. Like I'm really outside, got it
what's
for
going
the
on,
dirt.
everybody?
Really outside, got it for the dirt.
We're here. We're gonna start a little bit early because they started a little bit early. You know, they are. We're talking about House of Glory and their show that is taking place in Jamaica, Queens, New York, that has all time of 8 p.m. Eastern time. We are already well on our way with the main event match. As always, we're gonna put a little mute music on. So we'll check out, see what's going on here. Hope everybody had a good week. I know I'll do a check-in as people start filing in. Robert Brown is already in the building with us. Of course, Tia is already in the building with us. Appreciate y'all being here. Fletch is in the building. What's going on to the family? missed y'all since Monday. I'm just eyeballing main event. Didn't catch the name of the tag team that they're fighting right now, but main event seems to be flying on all cylinders. Of course, we know they're telling a story there. Main event has been a little off kilter since they lost the tag team championships to the Hardys. They back in September. The last 3 or 4 times we've seen them. Last 3 or 4 times that we've seen them, they haven't been on the same page. So I think we know where this story is going, but it's in the Indies. So regardless of the story that they tell, they're going to give us a good match anyway. Yep. Yeah, that's the unfortunate news. If you didn't catch it, JD from NY apparently is back. I guess he served his time. He did come out and try to cut a, saying we're all on the same team type of promo. That didn't go over. So be proud of New York. They told him to shut the fuck up appropriately. They didn't want to hear from him. He got out of there real quick. Yeah. Hopefully we're going to count on our favorite scumbag, MJF, who's in the building tonight, to have some sort of interaction with JD. Spit his gum in his face or something. That's what we're hoping for tonight. We'll call that justice served. I'm going to get to the comments in a moment. But if you're wondering where Leo is, your guess is as good as mine. No. He's on the train coming from somewhere, going somewhere. Not sure, didn't get much of the news. He'll chime in from here to there. I'm pretty sure he'll be in the chat when he can. But we do wish Leo safe travels. Man is out there handling his business. So I'm gonna hold it down as best as I can tonight. Of course, I was way excited to be on here with you all, doing a watch along for something that isn't WWE related. This match is going in already. So I can put my view right here, but what else I can? I do that. Okay. Won't need to see me. Okay. Show is on Triller TV. If you do not have access to Triller, but you are registered for the Clubhouse, it is also in the Clubhouse as well. I actually am watching this show via the Clubhouse. So shout out to KM for hooking us up again. If you want to see the show, it is airing in the Clubhouse for you. If not, it is airing on Triller. They got started about 6:30 my time, 4:30 West Coast, 7:30 East Coast instead of the 8 o'clock call time that they originally called. It's a full packed house. It is the biggest door that they've had in this history. They never had a crowd bigger than this. They're really making it look like there's a lot of seats in there. It really isn't that big of a place. And we'll get to some of your comments. Let me start here. Robert Brown is in the building. What's up, RB? What's up, Fletch? Salutations all around. JD is back on commentary. I'm out. Yeah, unfortunately, he's back. We'll see if he turned over a new leaf or we're more of the same. Crazy fact, Professor, my sinuses was acting up, and I'm back in the dance now. Yeah, we know we got that weird weather. It was damn near 65 degrees yesterday here, 50 degrees the day before that, and today it was like 30. It's going to be 30 all weekend. And if you're closer to Chicago, which I am 2 hours south, They're expecting snow this on tomorrow, I believe, sometime this weekend. So yeah, lots of fun up there in the Windy City. So yeah, don't be fooled. Keep your hat on, keep your scarf on. You're going to get sick. It's just going to happen. There's no escape. Salutations to Tia. Oh, that was a guy that was being booed. I was like, get out of the rain. People hate you. Yeah, that is the one and only JD from NY. Who I've already told the JD from NY story, so I'm not going to get into that again. You know what I'm saying? People change. And people have these personas, and he leaned way into his persona and he gets in trouble for it. So let's see if he starts acting right now. My Idolo tonight, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Leo is lurking, but he is on a train traveling to or from somewhere. So I don't know if he'll be back in time to join us. I'm pretty sure he will pop up in the chat here and there. But yeah, it's just my beautiful face tonight. What up, buddy Bags? What's going on with you? Glad you was able to make it. Philly is going to get snow on Sunday. Sorry for you. Sorry for you. Even in the area that I was at, I dealt with a little bit more snow than I'm used to. And it wasn't all that fun. Main event gets the win. So are they back on track? We're going to see if there's any drama after the match. I guess at some point I should have put up a card, but indie shows are really bad about putting cards up. We do know the main event is Andrade challenging for the HOG championship against I'm gonna call him Charles Mason. And then we also got Zilla challenging for the AEW World Championship with MJF in the building. And the last time MJF did this, that person ended up getting assigned to a contract. So we'll see. I know, Zilla's really committed to really doing his anything until he feels like he's ready. But I'm pretty sure somebody thinks he's already ready, and we'll put an offer in front of his face. We'll see if that happens tonight. I'm not sure what else is happening tonight. I'm pretty sure we're going to get an Amazing Red match. But just know, if anything interesting happens on SmackDown tonight, you're going to have to tell me and let me know. I am putting 0 odds on that product tonight. It's taking everything in my power to just want to enjoy a good night of wrestling instead of talking about a piece of news that just took fire like maybe an hour ago on Twitter. I don't want to talk about it. I want to save it for Monday. I want to have clearer head and thoughts. But if you've been paying attention to X or Twitter or any other social media today, someone down in Connecticut. See what we got next. Back in Chicago on March 6th for Turf Wars. I guess that means one day I'm going to have to make one of these shows, I guess, huh? What are they doing now? I don't want to cut into the actual action, but I do, before the Zilla match, would like to play Zilla's answer to MJF. It dropped just yesterday, so we didn't have that much time to digest it. But I thought it was pretty damn good. Love to set you right. You were born for this shit. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is not the first time I've been told that, so I am trying to go against my better understanding and rock with y'all. If y'all say so, then so it is. I just really like this stuff back here. Is Zilla in the main event? I bet they're going to have Zilla cousin screw him. I bet that's going to happen as well. Because, you know, we got to keep them all strong. You got to keep them strong, so you can't just beat them. So, yeah, I do expect that as well. I don't know if they're in the main event because Andrade is also challenging for the HOG Championship as well. So, we'll see. BB agrees. So, yeah. Thea, NOI, Fat 2 is in the building. What's going on, Thea? How was work today? The main one. Amir Sahir is on the way to the ring. Reigning LPW Women's Champion. Probably hear my alarm for 7 o'clock because this is when the stream is supposed to start, but I thought they claimed we're for today, but it's tomorrow's HOG event, I think. Also, Sammy Guevara. Yeah, I seen those promos at the last moment, so I don't think they're on this card. Say it right. If I took this amount of time to tell people to say my name right, I'll be living a slow life. But your brand is your brand. There we go. She called her a loser garden gnome. I mean, the loser garden gnome is taller than her by like an inch, but I guess because she's colorful. Okay, and our first women's match is underway. Okay, talking about Gabby Ford's powerlifting and football background. She's been some places, she's done some things. It looks like she might have left one of her teeth back there. No? Am I mistaken? BB. Oh. Snatch her out of the air into a fireman's carry. More reversals ensue. Okay. Nice little penny combination right there. Tia said, yeah, with the tooth. Was she a linebacker for real? She just asked us if we want to see something cool. Cartwheel. Okay. She did a cartwheel and took a boot to the face. Fall away slam. Oh, I like fall away slams. Spinning Samoan drop. Senton into the pin. While we're watching this match, I have to say I thoroughly enjoy AEW Dynamite this Wednesday. I feel like they've been on at least a 3-week Raw, if not more. Completely pleased with what's going on over there right now. I'm glad I'm not jaded. I'm not even watching that product to pick it apart. And that main event with Swerve. I was not kidding. When I was in Tati's chat and I told you, I replayed that because my son, he came downstairs as the show was going off. And I'm like, sit down. We finna watch the last part of this match, this main event again for Black History Month. Because you need to know there are black heroes out here like Swerve that are doing the Lord's work. I'm also want to say, and I want to give a shout out to Leo. and make a decision to do those live streams for OVW. I really appreciate him doing that. I wish I can be here for many of those shows. Just I am a Cub Scout, and that is Cub Scout night for me most of these on Thursdays. The summer is coming though. The summer is coming. In the meantime, I'm probably making my business to try to rewatch those shows on the weekend, because I don't want to miss out. Ballet is in the building, y'all. What's up, Ballet? What's going on? Peace to you. Hope everything is well on your end. So she sends salutations to the chat. That means we do have TBT security in the building tonight. Ballet, I hope you're aware on the walk-in, and we are not watching that product tonight. We are actually watching House of Glory. Which is live on your Trillers and your Clubhouses. And we do appreciate the likes. I thank you. Thank you dearly for all the likes that we get. And also, just to let y'all know, if y'all wasn't aware, that Thursday night stream was actually featured on YouTube. It was on the front page. We got a feature. So that only happens with y'all paying attention to us. So thank you all once again for everything that y'all do for the community. Ballet with the rest salute, no problem. Yes to OVW. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I want to watch the show, but in terms of like doing like a stream or something, like a watch back along. I got this Twitch channel that I have been kind of working on today that I want to dust off. My idea is, nasty power slam by the linebacker. Some of this content we can actually watch like with you all, like we can have it in the background so y'all can watch it as we're watching it, like for real. It's just a matter of figuring out who we can do that with. Crossing our fingers, we can do that with like maybe an OVW on like a replay, or maybe even an Ashe. Something where we could kind of get away with it, or get permission to do so on like a Twitch or maybe even a Patreon. Salutations from Ballet, clapping for the feature. I don't think that championship that she has is an HOG official championship. I don't know if this is a title match, but I think I got a mirror in this one because you're not supposed to really beat champions. Vader bomb, miss. There's the opening. Oh, double stomp. Bloody bags. Ballet, sometimes we have to shake things up. Sometimes. Guys, I'm refraining for talking about it, but I do need to have a meeting with Leo behind the scenes about how we need to shake things up here. Oh. Gabby Forza. Oh, this is her debut. Okay, I understand now. Gabby Forza won the match with a nasty driver. Okay. As far as debut is concerned, I dig it. She proved her point. Okay, private parties here tonight. Yeah. Thank you, Ballet. I appreciate it. Like it's almost sensory overload because I'm enjoying the show right now. Oh, look at that. There's an HOG Chicago shirt. I must have it. What's happening, Ballet? Yeah, Private Party is in the building tonight. So I'd say she's the Queen Thea from RB. Let me go follow her. She's good. Yeah, please do. You want to tap into everybody who's dope. We want to associate with all the dopeness. Citations to Robert Brown. Gilberto's on the building. What's going on, Gilberto? We're up to all. If the world is after you because you're an asshole. Come on. Robert Brown is ready for shots. Until we might get up. We might get up to 5 inches. Ugh. Sorry to hear that. I know the temperature is going low. I should check and see the precipitation report here. I didn't see snow in our forecast, but let me double check. My back is hurting now, seeing 5 inches on my screen. Pause. Super pause. On Sunday. I'm ready for Private Party, actually. Yeah. It'd be nice to see them again. It was nice to see them at AEW a couple weeks ago. Nice to see them make the rounds again. The snow has been melting nicely. We are going to hit 48 tomorrow. We were at 30 today, but we were at almost 65 yesterday and 50 the day before. The Private Party came out to the old theme. Shots. The crowd must be happy at HOG. But with Andrade and Zilla going for belts, I'm good. I'll stay home. Shots. You must not really be a fan of this. So I feel like you'd be hitting up all the New York shows on Roberto. Yes, like I said, I've been here. I've been to this venue a couple of times a few years ago. Unfortunately, the last time I was in this building was the Matt Travis memorial show. Sweet cheeks, Joey Silver. You got Jungle Boys music playing in the background. This match is underway. They said the first intergender match that they had in HOG in 3 years. Okay. I try to go to shows because why is it doing that? I try to go to shows because I always like seeing the new guys, and if I can support them and whatnot. Well, House of Glory is definitely making a run towards mainstream. That's for sure. They're making a run towards something. They've been getting investors left and right, dropping money in here. They're traveling now. They're on the news. Got my boy, shout out to the Solid Monster, the guy who I actually like was on commentary. Shout out to him. They've been working him like crazy. He pretty much had to quit his job between his podcast and this. Pretty much retired him. So they definitely are making a push and making a run for mainstream. Which is why JD and why I had to come back and get his mind right. I hope JD realized that he can't just act right here. He's got to act right everywhere. Like I said, we'll see what happens. In the Discord, I put up an ad for the new show. I'm going tomorrow. It's a 5 for 5 main event, front row $25. Won't put it up on the screen. It's going to be at the Boys and Girls Club in the Bronx. In the Boogie Down. Let's see how it works. So y'all can see what Roberto was talking about. Let me make my screen bigger. The war to settle the score. They have okayed this story out throughout the boroughs, and now 1 year later, it's war, 5-on-5 tag war. Tickets are on Eventbrite. So for all you East Coasters, before the snow hits, before you get trapped in the weather, you got one more show that you can make it to. That's what's up, RB. Would love it, and I believe a little birdie told me that there's a template going around for like show reviews. If you like go to a show, you want to give us a review, give us a little write-up, maybe run down the card, or just tell us your favorite parts of the show. Something else that we can get published to our socials and to the website. Be much appreciated. Pictures are always a plus. I always know you always meet people and buy merch. You always have the full experience. So yeah, anything you want to share about the show that you go to, we appreciate it, and we will share it out. No Dirt Sheets is making a commitment to these indies. I would definitely add to that. What section again? Let me get back to you, because it really won't matter. I think Leo said he had something, or Tia made something, or might it be the thing that I made. We need to get our ducks in a row. You enjoy the show and hold on to the information. We'll get that to you, so we can get it out on the website. Maybe we'll even get like Leo to do one of those snazzy covers for it. Low key, we're doing some stuff on the back end on the back end with the website, to make it more easily accessible for contributors. Give y'all accounts so y'all can just go in and just post things. So we'll see. We're working it out. So this match went to a no contest because of the cheating, because this dude Darren is always cheating. He can't never stay his ass out of a ring. Richards's hair is just out of control at this point. I know we talk about it every stream, but this is getting ridiculous. It's getting longer and more feathered as the months go by. He needs a hair match. Bad. This is going crazy. Okay, yeah, thank you, Tia. Teamwork makes the dream work, y'all. Say here goes. Yep. I'm sorry. As much as I love professional wrestling and have respect for everybody who does it, don't touch my $9 beer. Don't you take my $9 beer. Work hard for that. I'm trying to see if the hooded guy in the front is Westside Gun. He did mention that he was going to be at this show. I don't know, was that earlier this week or was that over the weekend? Did you guys catch the live stream of Fourth Row? They did a live live show, live replaying of like a taping they did back in September. It was the infamous Mark Lamont Hill show. Infamous. Okay. That's why we're here. More professional wrestling, please. Thank you. Hello, so yeah, I know Richardson as Infamous. Okay, well, I did not know him as Infamous as well, too. We just gonna roll with that. Because he's got infamous ends on his hair. Out to the ring, Dr. Hillary P. Wisdom with a couple mirrors. And this one guy that they keep on putting on in like light heavyweight cruiserweight matches, but he's heavier. Angel Jacques. I know I'm gonna say her name wrong, but Daily, that was with Infamous, is awesome. Got a meet and greet with her in the last show at Boys and Girls Club. That's dope. It's always good to hear when they're cool and humble. It's not always the case. 8 likes. Appreciate y'all for the 8 likes. It's always good when I get more likes than eyes on me right now, so I appreciate that. Idris Jackson and Angel Jacques tagging right now. Black Star's in the building. What's up, Black Star? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We got the hello first. It must be a good day. It must be a good Friday. Just let me spoil this match for you because they did this for some reason before MJF versus Heyman, or at least keep things a mystery as to who wins, but MJF is winning tonight. I think it's pretty much a given. I think it's pretty much a given, but at the same time, Bret Hate would be coming into a chat room and spoiling the main event for us, just because. Tyler's in the building. What's up, Tyler? He says, I'm not feeling uncomfortable. Shaking my head. What's going on, Tyler? Talk about it. Okay, this is an open challenge. This is where Private Party comes out, or we got somebody else coming out? They calling for shots. Yep. Private party is in the building, yo. Mark Quinn is Rouge. That's at least like 40 pounds of muscle he didn't put on. No Diddy. Cut this down a little bit. The piano on this particular song be going crazy. Okay, so I guess a little bit of history is that they made their debut here in 2015. What's up to Black Star? I'll say the name if they did Roman Reigns versus Mike Santana a month before Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. We both know Reigns is winning. Why be hyped? Well, we want to see Zilla wrestle against top tier talent. We always enjoy when Tony Khan is petty and has his people working with people that we know that the WWE has their eye on, has their hand on. So we're here for the pettiness. Don't forget we the Hill Chat. We are the Hill Syndicate. This is what we're here for. We're here for the messy. This is messy. That's what this is. Plus, we're going to see what the promo is after the match is over and MJF wins. We're going to see what the promo entails. What's up to Tyler? MJF better win tonight if Zilla somehow beats a name. That's insanity. Zilla wiggity wiggity whack. Black Star Finn Balor is win. I had to. We heard people. They got a longer interest in Taker at Mania. Yep. They are home, more or less. Oh, Okay. Wait. The doc better not have fed him that line. That's a whole we all look alike joke that only works right when there's another guy that looks like us. Black Star says the pettiest, but isn't that it's stupidity? It's cutting your nose to save your face. Being petty for who? For what? I'm sick and tired of people making excuses for booking just for Wild Zilla versus MJF. Bro, that was fire. His face sucks, but man, well placed. Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little dig. Zilla has no biz in the same ring as MJF. Well, you guys would let me down if you guys weren't haters. All I really care about is that the WWE just doesn't get all of the Samoans. So, if this is an effort to draw the Samoans away from that company, then I kind of fall on the side of supporting it. It's the politics behind the booking. If you're not going to get the best possible match out of it, you just kind of find yourself in a situation where you just, at least the politics can go our way. Crazy how community has somewhat turned on what they call the E. Is it crazy? The biggest supporters at this point are the ones who decided they're not going to consume any other content versus except for what they put on television. Everybody who consumes at least one piece of content outside of like Raw, SmackDown, NXT is like, it's asking questions. Because on every other front, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot. That damn show on Netflix did them no favors. And you see what's going on today. You see what's going on right now. I don't want to talk about it right this minute, but the heel turn is supposed to happen. I'll say my segment for when there's consequences for a match. If MJF says if he wins, he'll be all elite, then I'll say okay. I don't know who wins in the match. If it's just for a match, then it's dumb. Okay. I respectfully disagree, but okay. You've expressed this this perspective before. So I mean, I'm not big up in it on like, oh, this is going to be a great match. No, this is more about like MJF and what he brings into these situations. It's always going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm more counting on the promos that's going to happen after the match. I can't say I've seen Zilla in a match that I've been impressed with, so I can understand people not being excited about the match itself. But I've never seen Zilla in a match that gets somebody like MJF before, and MJF can give you a good one. So we'll see if MJF can give him a good one. I guess I'm saying I'm open to what's going to happen next. Versus I'm excited about it. I'm excited to not be watching SmackDown right now. I'm excited to not be doing a live stream for SmackDown. Like, This is where my excitement is. Like, we're always going to do a HOG. The worst HOG promoted match is always going to be better in a good time versus watching SmackDown. And I'm sorry if I'm like, I don't really have no contract in place. I can say that. I know what we do here, but that's how I feel. So if I have any excitement, it's because we support these indie shows. And we're not doing an e-product tonight. So that's where the excitement is for me. You know what I mean? Like, all the other stuff, it's like it's not that big a deal for me, I guess I can say. Like, so I respect anybody who, is not feeling it, but you guys' lives get to be more about these independents than my life is currently. You know what I mean? I have to consume that other product, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of these streams, more than I get to actually watch what I actually want to watch. So my excitement comes from being here. After all these decades, kind of, sort of, because they always somehow turn it around, this time it's like, what now? No, all elite for Zilla. I will be Taxi Fan. We close. No. Michael Scott, no. I like looking at Zilla's face. It makes me uncomfortable, especially when he mean mugs. We're going to watch this promo in a minute. If they give us an intermission, we're going to watch this promo. I know exactly what you're talking about. MJF will carry Zilla, obviously. The way he did Bandito, MJF will have everyone talking Zilla. That would be MJF doing his job. It's not crazy when I'm not enjoying the product. Yeah. I will take Zilla at his worst versus Roman Reigns. Sorry, Thea. I'm not crazy about the part-timers. Zilla. The community has forced itself to always make one company the one. We have so many now to be so stupid. I agree with you there. You can literally watch whatever you want to watch. Okay, Professor, let me spoil that for you. Nothing will happen. It's just a match. It's a match for a match. I understand the indies haven't been stronger than right now, but this is what's killing it. I don't want you to say more. He said this is what's killing the indies. Right about how too many now. Gerard said that again. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Because I was willing to give myself the benefit of the doubt and just say that I'm pretty jaded on the main product because we just have to watch it and cover it so much for the time being. But the news that came out today was a great reminder that no, I'm not crazy. This is some bullshit. When Sting was in the G1 in the 90s, there was consequences. You know why? Because the winner of that gets a title shot. There was excitement. There was a reason why you should stay. Okay. Dude gets a hot tag and almost just in the jump. Private Party can't help it. News today. Check Twitter. I don't know if it's widespread. Check Twitter. I don't want to talk about it. I know I'm just teasing it, but I don't want to talk about it before I have a chance to talk to Leo. I haven't talked to Leo today. Just check Twitter. Roberto says, I don't have socials, my bad. Roberto, kudos to you for protecting your peace. I try to go back on Twitter for the sake of, I know a lot of wrestling related stuff happens there. And I want to be out of the loop. There's a couple people there that I do care about that I want to connect with, especially when it comes to this thing that we do called No Dirt Sheets. So I've been trying to get back into the mix, but every time I go on there, I probably get on there like once a week. Every time I go on there, I see the thing that tells me this is why you're not on Twitter. And today, it wasn't bad. I'm glad I saw what I saw, because I don't think I'm seeing it anywhere else but Twitter, which is a damn shame. But yeah, I'm not going to be on Twitter for another week. Lizzle's injured? Roberto says I'm old. Thanks, Gerard. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think he was injured. Nice. We got the doc up out of here. Our party's probably going to the finish now. WWE is horrible, and I'm biased. I know what I'm not. Blind. AEW had the best ending of the year. I know who's up, but for goodness sakes, man, take a loss. Make there be consequences if this person is good. So your argument is more, why have the champ face him? Why give some random person in the Indies a championship match? This where I can agree with you on this. I might not be as passionate about it. But to me, it just feels like if this was a thing that AEW was doing, that would make more sense for them to send one of those other guys that has one of those other titles that's supposed to be going to these indies in the first place, like the international or the national, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes more sense for one of those guys to go give somebody on the indies a title shot, because I believe that's what one of those belts is supposed to be in the first place. So yeah, in terms of like that title and like, you know, keeping it precious and like just giving random people title shots when you know they're not going to win, I understand it now. If that's their point, I understand it now. I honestly don't think that this is Tony Khan saying, okay. I don't think Tony Khan gives a shit like that. And I really think this is more of what MJF wants to do. I don't think he's been sent out on an assignment. MJF is trying to be like the next Ric Flair. In terms of, I'll go anywhere, work anybody, put anybody over. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, it being like the go-to guy to go through. I think this is more of an MJF thing than an AEW thing. And like, I don't know what relationship or what he's got on Tony, or, you know, what the situation is where you had to have the title in order to do this. But this gives like, Tony Khan, you're not doing this part right. Let me do it myself. That's what I'm getting from this. No Dirt Sheets, eventually a side deal called Clean Sheets. Zilla isn't good, bro. We cannot offer him anything. Needs to accept the lucky. He in the ring with MJF. Give him a chance. That's what I'm saying. If Zilla is the guy, guess what? Give him a chance to erase all doubt. Okay. I can tell you right now, Zilla is not the guy. LOL. I've been living under a rock with the news. When I do leave the Rock, I'm ducking and dodging news. It's probably the best thing to do. There's only so much news that you can take, especially in this country, in this era. Okay. Okay. Isaiah Cassidy cutting from home. Uh-oh. They are calling out the Hardys. Okay. Okay. He cut a very not made for TV promo there, calling out the Hardys, saying these guys have tag team champions and don't like showing up for work. Mark Quinn was trying to talk him down. You know, Mark Quinn had connections with Matt Hardy when Isaiah Cassidy was all injured. He said they're back, they stronger, they not fucking around. It's 2026. They want gold, they want all the smoke. Weird main event. If you're talking about the tag team, they wrestled at the first match and they won. Show started a half hour more earlier than it was supposed to. I saw matches in the 90s where they showed up to different organizations and they got their chances sometime. Some of the best ideas come from different organizations. The NWO was New Japan Pro Wrestling Bullet Club. Okay. Oh, well, another push for Private Party. They got to stop bitching in big moments. Private Party must be nervous. They're really known for their promo game, so probably shaking the cobwebs out there. Say their name so they can appear. LOL. Was New Japan Pro Wrestling's Natty's indie run started on the indie? They made things work. There, it makes wrestling fun. Right now, it's just like the Big 12 in the early 2000s, Texas and Oklahoma, and a little 10. So, let me ask you this. Also, looks like MJF is main event in this one then. So let me ask you this: would it be better if MJF just wasn't doing this? Should it be somebody else besides MJF, or should it just keep it to the indies until they're able to put something out? feel the chip that you operating with. I'm just trying to get clarification on what you think should happen. I deal in these situations. I deal in the principle of equivalent exchange, right? You definitely want to take something off the table. You're giving the examples, but say the thing. What do you want to see happen instead? What's the thing that you want to put on the table? Like, book it. What do we want to see? He's like, oh, okay, I missed it. Thanks. Yeah. They had a good match too. It was a high opener and they won. So for now, they don't have problems. They're on the same page. I think that's the story they're going to tell. So we'll see. Ballet laughing at Tia. No, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is that this MJF doing this year, if this is your champion, is an HOG, and you're working together. If Zilla wins, put him in the main event. Man, wouldn't y'all hyped? This again. No, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is this if MJF is doing, if this is what MJF is doing, type it again, please. I'm sorry. Type it again. I'm not. Deep breath. Spell check. Type it again. Blackstar is like, don't do this. I'm not exactly understanding what he doesn't want to happen or what he wants to happen. How does Zilla get booked everywhere? You know how WWE didn't understand the hype behind Jeff Hardy. I don't get this nonsense. No, Zilla, I didn't even like the fact that I got to see him tonight. That's just business. I mean, he's riding a wave of all of this stuff that's been happening in social media between his pops and whatever's happening in E with the rest of his family, and like they're creating controversy, and then he is capitalizing on social media, and he's able to convert that into bookings. Sometimes we are a victim of smart business. At the end of the day, you can't. They're sold out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part that you can't take away. I'm not even sure if there really is a formula to figure out who is responsible for certain draws. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's almost like a guesstimation to say, oh, this person's a draw, this person's not a draw. I mean, clearly, I don't think Zilla is the draw here, but he did something on the back end. He's shaking the right hands. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the business to get these opportunities. It's something that I wish other wrestlers would do, especially the ones that work in the E. I don't see how you can work in the E and don't come in there with a lawyer and an agent, because you're on TV, you know? There's so much more you can get out of that opportunity. There should be a lot more Mrs. in that situation, and they're not. It confuses me. So, you know, this is not knocking the hustle. Can't knock the hustle. You know what he's doing on the back end. Okay, you want TK to sign Zilla so WWE won't have a monopoly on Samoans, right? Okay. Put them in the main. Create their own Samoan. To me, this isn't smart because WWE will steal him, I guarantee you. It's not that I don't want that to happen. It's just that it's tired. It's like everything is pointing to he's going to be there one day. And it's like, does he have to be there? That's my thing. It's like, I don't care where he goes. Like I said, I'm not that vested in their situation with Zilla. I'm just saying that it won't feel special to me if he goes there because it's like this foregone conclusion that eventually he's going to go there. Maybe in his mind he thought that's what's going to happen, but like even with him with reality wrestling, it's kind of like I can't look at this situation and be like he even really wants to go there. So what do? You do this until you figure out, you know, saying who else is going to take you, or you work these indies. I'm just saying that's the want to me. Zilla goes to the WWE. I won't care. But if I'm supposed to care about Zilla, don't go there. I understand if he goes there. You know what I'm saying? But why? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll just be his paycheck, but it won't be exciting to anybody. MJO sold it out. There ain't nowhere peace going. I gotta see Zilla or Andrade. True. This is true. He must be holding companies hostage somehow. Because Zilla? GCW stopped doing business with Zilla. GCW did. Forced to care about Zilla in the only way you can't care about him. They created Stephanie Vacker, and right when it was time to cash, and WWE came in and signed her. Hobbs pretty much said he's WWE for life because he wants to be backstage in Las Vegas. I'm confused with they created Stephanie Vacker. She had a match. On AEW. That's mighty big of them to create somebody in one match. We were already familiar with who she was and how great she was before she got there. And what if I always said about her on this broadcast? She got reduced down to a booty move. And you even see that she's back there fighting for her life, fighting to keep her theme music, fighting to be a part of something more than just, you know, showpiece. Because like you do that dumb shit and then you get injured, and it's like, you ever feel that situation where it's like, yo, I might as well have just, I don't know how to put it. It's like you're working safe, you're reducing your resistance to like 2-3 moves, and then you still get injured. And it's like, fuck, if I'm gonna get injured, I might as well been doing everything that I'm good at doing. I feel a lot of people feel that way over there. It ain't what it seems. But you can't find that out until you actually sign a contract and you're stuck there. And now they're trying to get her to do something interesting with Liv Morgan and, you know, doing it and telenovelas on Monday nights now. wants to do some more interesting than what she's doing. I want her to do more something interesting than what she's doing. I want to see her wrestle. Wrestle. A lot of people don't realize that you're not doing that when you sign that contract. They don't let certain people do that. But I mean, they created stuff in back here. That's a reach. I get the rest of your point, but that's a reach. He's going to arrest Skirkles on Skeletor and made her look so bad in that pay-per-view. I was at that pay-per-view and the crowd laughing while Skeletor's fans couldn't argue a thing because it was happening live. Listen, I hear you, Gerard. Charles Mason is a big local fave in the tri-state. I know he sold tickets as champ now. Him beating Billy starts for the JCW strap. I think they're going to grow there too. Okay. I like him. I like his character. So how about this? Would it have made more sense for MJF to challenge Charles Mason, maybe in a non-title, and instead have Andrade challenge Zilla for his championship, and maybe even take it off of him? Would that have been better booking than what they did? Right, until you get there. Right, exactly. They still prey on people in terms of having a dream of being a WWE superstar or being in WrestleMania or being, in the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? They still prey on people's dreams like that. Because they have the ability to. They don't always shell out the big bucks, but they have the ability to shell out the big bucks. So some of your favorite wrestlers still want to go there, regardless of all the information that we have. MJF versus Charles Mason, I would be front row. I would have paid the $100. Yes, Roberto. So like I said, that's how I operate. Like, equivalent exchange. Clearly there's something that's happening here that you guys do not want to see. What would we like to see instead? Because I hear you, I feel you. I've been in that position where I've, see things and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Why are we doing this? But what will be better? For better or worse, you voice it. At the end of the day, it's your money, it's your dollar. You know what you're going to pay for. That's how you vote. And when you put that bread up. Before Charles Manson was the crazy guy, he was a tag team with with long blonde hair, very European and cocky. I said nice hair. He said, I wish I could say the same for you. I was sold on him. Lifestyle said, yeah, because at least there is something to make you excited. I'm a fan of the wrestlers. I want there to be an open free agency where you're not stuck either way. I agree. So we just have to calibrate and come to understanding that the E is this bubble. It's its own universe. It's a spoof of not only professional wrestling, but what professional wrestling should be. Like, it spoofs that. It makes fun of that. It doesn't respect that. And it's a fucking parody of professional wrestling. So once we understand that, then we got to understand that everybody who has a WWE contract, we got to let them go. They can't do nothing for the industry, and the industry can't do nothing for them. And then we just focus on the rest of the industry and figure out how to make it better. I'm willing to say that with the rise of these indies, with AEW coming into the picture, in AEW, I do have a bone to pick with them in terms of how well they work with independent promotions at the beginning, but now not so much. And now we might be looking into a situation where they may be trying to create their own closed universe that isn't canon with the rest of the industry, which is what I don't want to see, especially seeing how they started. But that's the way we have to look at it. That place is that place. It does what it does. It's a parody of what we love. We go there for the laughs. We go there for what we hate. But we don't consider anything that they do to be canon to anything else. And we focus our money and our time and our energy and our attention on everything else. Because the only way that they're going to understand that this is what we want, and we don't want that. Mr. All Day Soft is in the building. He's giving us an update. He said, Kiana James, she must be on the screen right now. Mr. All Day Soft, we're not watching our product tonight, but thank you for giving us the update. That's the only way we're going to know what's going on over there inside of that bubble of a universe. Many people still see them as top of the heap. Yeah. I mean, they got a 70-year hair start on everybody else. So they're going to be top of the heap for a long time. I think we are starting to get into the generation of people who may be able to be a fan of other professional wrestlers that are either never been there or not there anymore. Because we definitely have, I would say, more people who are just committed to never going there. Not much, but so that number is increasing slowly. Like our children should have an opportunity to be fans of people who are wrestle everywhere else except for the WWE. And that's when we will see this real changing of the guard. Once we can get one of these renegade companies to stick around for longer than a decade at the top. Not like TNA, not like a cockroach, but as prominent. Salutations all around. Got an autograph from Charles. His message is creepy, very on brand for him. Oh, man. I must say, as a lifelong wrestling fan, I will watch SmackDown because I need to know what's up. As a lifer, I can't not know. Instagram will tell me everything that I need to know if it comes down to that. Ms. All Day says, I'm enjoying Kiana in the ring. Yes, thank you for understanding. Sometimes my mind goes 1,000 miles an hour, and it's very difficult for me to slow it down. Same here. It's that not adrenaline. What's the other one? It's that endorphin-induced ADHD. I get it from time to time too. I low-key be surprised that y'all tolerate me on this mic, but I do appreciate each and every last one of y'all allowing me to chill out, hang out with y'all. Ballet gets it reprogrammed that they are number one, and slowly we are seeing differently. GMs is strictly New Japan Pro Wrestling. She talks wrestling, and I think that's awesome as a community. They got pills for that. So my thing is that I'm a lapsed fan. I was out of here for two reasons. Number one, the DirecTV bust down cards weren't working anymore. They cracked down on them, so I wasn't able to get the free cable and pay-per-view. So, and secondly, Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, when they were both leaving the company, while Stone Cold was doing that special guest referee thing, I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. So, and I was done. So whenever that was, whatever year that was, whatever WrestleMania that was, I was done from then to the pipe bomb. And the reason why I came back is for three reasons. Well, I'll say 3.5 reasons. The half reason being this guy named CM Punk from Chicago, who I didn't understand at first because he was a little guy, a little scrawny guy. And I didn't think WWE did little scrawny guys. I think you had to do this many steroids in order to be there. Like, I was still in that mindset. But it was three reasons. and it was through that pipe bomb. It was shoot interviews, and them talking about how much cocaine and stuff they was doing on the back end. It was CM Punk mentioned New Japan Pro Wrestling. I got into New Japan Pro Wrestling after that. And podcast. When he talked about Cole Cabana, which is another guy from Chicago. In my mind, wrestling didn't happen in Chicago. I will admit that I was in the midst of a depression during that time. So I shut myself off to a lot of different things that I just wasn't aware of. If I knew they were doing professional wrestling in Chicago when I was like high school, I would have been one. I would have been out there. I would have been injured and on the shelf. But yeah, that's what got me back in. And then after that, I started going to live shows, which got me back into WWE. Because I had never been to a live show. The first live show that I've been to, I was 35 years old. 34. First live show ever. It was life-changing for the most part. So I was willing to give this a chance because of live shows. And that's what got me back in. So I cut a lot of those ties a long time ago. That's why a lot of this stuff is not that big of a deal to me, and it's more about the business side and the back end stuff that I'm really fascinated about. But once I started going to indie shows, then I was a kid again. So I've always felt different about these indie shows than I did about the main product. That's always kind of where I've been. Even when I was doing my podcast, I told you when we started our podcast, we started the podcast because my brother was over it. They announced that Torrie Wilson was going into the Hall of Fame, and he just lost it. And we were just like, we got to cut a mic on. So that's why I've always been here. The hate has always been here for me in that product. So, I can't honestly say that I've been a lifelong fan because I did cut this shit off. And I'm wearing a different pair of eyes being a fan from that point to now. They got pills for that. Tia Charles Mason pretending to strangle me in my pick with him. At least he warned me. Fuck Haku. Haku scared the shit out of me when he grabbed me by the neck with all the stories you hear. I bet. That's awesome though. That's fucking awesome. The Indies is keeping me fed. I forget about the E until I come into the chat. Let me highlight that comment. I saw King Leo come back. He's here. He's in the building. Yeah, well, Tia says she on some indie time. Leo, most of us in this chat are. What's going on, Ballet? What's the Laps fan? I hope you got the explanation of that. Roberto Black Star, Mr. All Day Soft, Mr. Leo. WrestleMania 20 match was so whack and such a letdown. That's when I learned about contracts, that match. But the Undertaker was dead again, thank you. And it was a dominion for the wrestler. Okay. I'm at the play Chelsea Green on that one. I don't know WrestleMania numbers, which happened where and what time, and nope. Don't know it. TIP is in the building. What's going on? What's going on, T? With shoe interviews, your shoe RF. So I'm pretty sure the first one that I found was Kevin Nash just exposing the business, like exposing so much about like who he used to roll with and like the whole click thing and like this, I didn't have any magazine subscriptions. I didn't, do the hotline when I was younger. I didn't know anything about anything on the back. I can't say I was that invested to like know anything on the back end about contracts and like all this work. It's like you suspected he was like with drugs and like all this other stuff, but like he was just giving it up, talking shit about Hogan and like, you forgive me. It's the one where they're usually sitting down and there's like this purple and gray backdrop behind them. I mean, like, I remember like watching one with like CM Punk and Samoa Joe was there talking about different things. But that guy, and then I found the other guy who I don't think he does this anymore. I think he got canceled. But the guy, they would go on his show and he'll do this thing where I'm gonna give you a name and you gonna let me know if they were straight or they was a hoe. And he'll give out these names like, oh yeah, there was a hoe. Like, I started finding these things. I'm like, it blew my mind. Because I never heard any, like, until like Eddie Guerrero died, like I never heard any backstage stuff before. So this was like, I started consuming all of this stuff. It was like, wow, it was mind blowing when I found this stuff. Into the LA, hello, salutations, Gerard. I hear you. If I knew, I would have been crippled a long time ago. When we were young, people were dangerous because all the regular shit today was being tested then. Yeah. Yep. It would have been the best thing for my depression. But yeah, I would have been in a fucking wheelchair by now. For sure. It's not like I was athletic. Not like I led an athletic life. I mean, I never even did a backflip before. So yeah, I would have broke my neck a long time ago. But it'd have been great. I would have loved it. Ever seen the guy who took the Styles Clash wrong? Yeah, I've seen 3 guys take the Styles Clash wrong. It was like 2 people in Japan and 1 person on the India, if I'm not mistaken. Ugh. Ugh. Don't like insides, don't like broken bones. You see the clip of the one guy, I don't know who it was, I'm pretty sure he doesn't wrestle anymore, but he was a big dude, he had skinny legs, and he like, it was the beginning of the match, and like they announced that he got on the turnbuckle to announce the crowd, and he jumped off the turnbuckle and both his legs went and he was out of there. He had too much up top and skipped every day of leg day possible. I'm sorry, I've been running my mouth while this match has been going on. This match, out the corner of my eyes, has been pretty good. Leo did not enjoy his train ride, but I'm glad that you are to your destination, or at least close to your destination safely. So thank God for that. Leo be trying to get Zilla AEW. I'm telling my inner top TV fool. Oh my God, bro, life flashing before your eyes. Sorry about that train ride, Leo. They better be full Zilla tripping. Kevin Nash, you shoot with Sean Oliver. I saw that too. Yeah, that guy. Ring of Honor did shoots too. I'm pretty sure I didn't know what I was watching, but I've watched a bunch of them. I vividly remember the one they did with Awesome Kong. She was like the main one. Was like, oh no, she's a hoe. Oh no, she's cool. Tia says I have to pinpoint when specifically I was over the E, but I think it was around 6 months after I started watching. So even Kevin Owens did a show. I do remember Kevin Owens doing a show. Yeah, Kevin Steen. Mind you, 2024 was my pro wrestling start. Oh, okay. You can only push your submission to disbelief so far. I'm not going to make that statement because I don't want to offend anybody, but you can only push your submission to disbelief so far with your adult brain. Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, they really did that? Nah, Charles Mason with a count-out victory? Nah, thumbs down to that one. Nope. I don't like my indies without finishes. I'm sorry. You have to know that didn't hit. You want the crowd to boo you. You don't want to make the crowd go silent. That crowd is silent. I would rather him just beat Andrade than do that. Nah, not good with that one. Saying what's up to King Will. Tia, you're 2 years old? Holy fuck. Yeah. Dude doesn't know what leg day is. He wants to restart the match. Restart this match. Oh, that ref is bullshit. Yeah, they're not going to run this back. If you block Andrade ahead, him and Los Wolves Americano look the same. If you don't, same if you do the same to them. Look, Andrade got a little vascular on us. Tia says, yes, Roberto. I'm the youngest YN here. Lil, you and everyone around better be safe. Got my hands in my pockets, Tia. Why you say YN? So Leo just smiles. And things around and go instant chill. See this? So you came in when Trips took over. Did you see anything, McMahon? I'm curious. My bad. Or maybe Rock Trips. Flesh says Berto, Zilla, and AEW. No thanks, we fool. Bro, that means Andrade comes back. No. Roberto. Yep, Andrade is coming back. Fletch. We tattooing up in his mug. I love to see MJF interaction with JD and Y backstage. Yeah, me too. I hope he spits gum in his face on the way to the ring. We don't have to wait for it to go backstage. He's right there on ringside. He can get it in his face during the match. I'm simple. That'll make me happy. He should make JD and NY fear for his life. Yeah, I agree. As a wrestling that has self-respect, if I was next to someone clapping for Andrade, I would say, will you stop? This is because of you. We are at the main event. CMLL champ versus MLP Canadian champ at Collision announced earlier. Claudio Castagnoli versus Josh Alexander. That's going to happen at Collision, or it's gonna happen at that joint show? That's a banger, Fletch. Fletch, you saw JD from NY on Coaching Bro. Mason Andrade is not over. Nope, it's going to happen again. Maybe they were running back in Chicago. Damn, Peace really hate JD, huh? Yeah, JD's a piece of shit. Rightfully so. JD from NY being here just shows how much OG doesn't respect TK and AEW, but keep giving them the world champion, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's happening that way. I don't think this is AEW. I think this is just MJF in terms of him coming over. And as far as JD, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of it from a business owner's perspective. I definitely feel this definitely gives one more chance. You know what I'm saying? Final warning. You know what I'm saying? Your final write-up, if you will. That's definitely the energy that I'm getting from him coming back. If you saw him try to cut this babyface promo at the beginning of the show, this is kind of like act right. Will you stop? JD from NY always shit talking AEW. He's worse than Bubba Ray and Ice Cube Jr. I won't even put him. You can't put Ice Cube Jr. in the same sentence as those two. He don't. It's the AEW fans that disrespected him first, that turned him completely off from doing anything AEW, which pushed him right into the bubble. Don't put O'Shea in bad company like that. He don't feel the same way as those other two guys feel. It's purely from a fan perspective, and like that tribalism is what took him out. That's why I felt that. Fletch at Collision. Okay, shit, they're gonna do it at Collision, so that's gonna play into a storyline with the Dante clan. Interesting. I'll be watching Collision tomorrow, I guess. I feel like Fletch would know the results of the boys and girls wrestling show I'm gonna go to tomorrow. I don't know, but I got a feeling. Let me put it back. Let me put this back up. This is the show that he's talking about. So let Fletch, let the 3-hour Raven Fletch put his eyes on that one and see what he's gonna predict is gonna happen. What's up, DB? What's going on with you? Where are you going tomorrow, Berto? It's on the screen now for you, Fletch. Good Lord, help me with Zilla face on the screen. I can see Zilla as a Garbage Pail Kid. I can see him as a Garbage Pail Kid, and I can see him as a character on South Park, for sure. Ice Cube Jr. either made fun of AEW and HBO collab. I don't respect someone that famous due to his father. You crowd is quiet. Do you only got famous because he did his own father straight out of Compton? LML. He wants respect. Show respect. I don't think he's worried about our respect. He's at the very least on the echelon where he doesn't really have to care. Boys and Girl Clubs Fletch, DWA show. Red hair on Zilla, shaking my head. And B's Chief, LMO Berto. G Berto. He should do that, Gerard. Garbage Pail version of himself on a trading card. Did y'all saw last week Ricky Sosa versus Kuro? I'm going to watch that match tomorrow. It's in my feed. I've seen it. I haven't watched it yet. Champ is here. Turkish Airline Freeman at your service. Yes. Yes, our Turkish prince has graced our company. I want to excuse myself for just one moment. I'll be right back, y'all. They're already cutting up. On a side note, watch Swerve cost Hangman and Trios as Collision. It cost the world title belt at Revolution. Whose house? Swerve is going to do all the things. He's a man now. Swerve is the man now. He's going to do all the things. He has to be the blueprint for how you need to book somebody of color. He understands that, and I hope that TK understands that too. Plus, you can see the two different hairs from deep. Not a garbage pail kid though. Yeah, I think I'm onto something. I think me and Roberto are onto something, yo. Like, he can get some plushies done. He's got to keep this red hair now. I don't know why he did this red hair, but now he's stuck with it. MGF just go to WWE, man. It's time. NYC does smell, can't front. Motherfucker ain't saying nothing wrong. So the ending of this match would be Zilla's 1,000 cousin stepping in and costing them the match? No? Yeah, precisely. Precisely. This is exactly what's going to happen. Because we got to keep Zilla strong. Shut your faces, NYC. Which is going to be the shame because now both of the main events of this show are going to have fuck finishes. But, yeah. Yikes, him being from Long Island Iced Tea. Swerve is huge to the skinny kid in CZW. Yeah, Swerve is swole. Swerve needs to start doing his old moves. He's too big for him. I don't want to see him get injured. That's good merch for him. Garbage Bell Kid Zilla. That's money, can't front, and I don't like him. I think Kevin Knight will also be successful. Dude has it all. Just needs a good heel turn, in my opinion. Maybe join Swerve after they drop the trio Saturday. I'm not mad at it. You're absolutely right. He came out of nowhere. He's super dope. Fletch index finger tip on nose. The main garbage chief. Oh, excuse me, Fletch. The main garbage pail chief. A funky finish is suspected because there's a lot of agreements made in order to have this card. Here's where I'll put my 2 cents in. I don't care if a bigger champion is in the building or a more mainstream champion is in the building. If your champion of your promotion is wrestling tonight and defending their championship, that's the main event. I think they should still respect the house, regardless of who shows up. That's always been my 2 with any show. Mainstream show, indie show, I don't care. You end the night with your biggest champion. With only like a couple of exceptions here and there. Oh, my bad, Gerard. Wasn't Zilla feuding with Ricky Saints, so is that feud is done? I believe that is the feud that he's got going in Reality of Wrestling. Which once again makes this match funny because it's petty in nature. You would look at Reality of Wrestling and look at him feuding with a guy who's signed to WWE currently and think this is a trajectory for him. If you're Zilla, you eating good. You got interest from both the 2 biggest companies. You know what I'm saying? Even if they are hesitant on signing you yet, they're working you out on both ends. Pause. No Diddy. You can't knock the hustle. You can not like him. He is the state. He is like the Samoan State Puff marshmallow guy in the ring. I give you that. This is not that exciting. You know what I'm saying? This is pure nepotism. It's the hustle. Can't knock the hustle. That's why I'm laughing, because I agree your biggest chance. So where's Mason? Right. So I think like if this went the other way, like we booked it the way that we preferred it, and like MJF was facing Charles Mason in the non-title, that'll be your main event. That'll be the company's biggest draw and the outside biggest draw in the match together. Ballet loves her some Kevin Knight. She is also a believer. That's I mean, she agrees. Pause. Yeah. Either Kevin joining Swerve or have on turn on Speedball joining MVP and the Hurt Syndicate as a young blood. We hate you, Speedball. That'd be dope, especially with the storyline they got on the blogs. That'd be awesome. I'll be down for that. Either way, we know it's going to break out. Man, Speedball versus Kevin Knight with a proper build. That's money. There's money there. There's money there. Speedball, this high footing thing, that's cute. I'm never going to be stupid to put my hand up for a high foot. But I need y'all to make a promise to me. If y'all ever see Speedball high foot me, please help me jump him. Because I think he can fight for real. But we got to jump him. I can't let him get away with that. If his foot ever touches my hand, just help me, please. Put your hands up in the sky. Give me your energy so I can spirit ball this motherfucker. I better not ever know what the bottom of his foot feel like, ever, in my life. Never. That's some nasty shit, King Leo says. High footing, no. No high footing free. TK, you hearing? Make Kevin Knight turn on Speedball. Money! King Leo's super kick party. No. High footing. Sending it to you like I would Goku. I appreciate it. Gerard, if Willow want to high foot you, would you accept? Listen. We talking about something completely different here. We not talking about Speedball. We talking about Willow. I'm not even a foot person. Willow's feet can get this work. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. She can get this. It's still 8:50. It's not 10 o'clock yet. We can't go there. You trying to get me, Tia? Stop it. Stop it. You don't know what I would expect from Willow. Leah has been a bad influence on you already, Gerard. T, I don't know if we properly met. Hi, my name is Gerard. I'm a father from Chicago. I work really on this thing called No Dirt Sheets. And I really don't have any sense. Nice to meet you. I've been here long before King Leo has come into my life. I'll be holding back because I'll be trying to be a professional. I wouldn't jump Speedball when you have someone like Lashley telling you that Speedball is really dangerous. A dangerous motherfucker. Yeah. His Taekwondo, I believe, is no joke. And both Lashley and MVP have fought professionally, so I'm pretty sure they know. I don't know how the fuck Peace put their hands out for that. Like, bro, just walk. Like, what if he went to the bathroom before he comes out to the ring? Like a public bathroom. Do you walk around with hand sanitizer in your pocket? Because I sure do. Yuck. I feel you, Gerard. Tia said, okay, Gerard, yeah, enough. Yeah. Let's not do that. Not right now. Say that for the Patreon. Imagine you got a slice of pizza and he high-fived your foot right before you bite it. I don't have any pizza anymore. I'm out $4. That's it. I'm out $4. I'm gonna sanitize everybody in the front row with my hand sanitizer. And I'm just gonna sit at home and wait for the staph disease, for the staph infection. Super pizza party, no. Absolutely not. Speedball will fit Cobra Kai, yeah. It's okay, Gerard, I feel you. Me and my brother Leo don't have any damn sense neither. And never have, no. And plus, you know, me and your brother share the same sign too. We both Aries. You already know what you're getting. You know. I've been having hand sanitizer and hand wipes If I know we're gonna eat, then portable bleach wipes on deck too. LOL. I believe Roberto because Roberto works in the school system, in the public school system, from what I understand, and you know you got to be careful with those residual germs from those germ monsters. You never know what's up under the desk. Dirty dude wipes, Berto. That is crazy. WWE dirty dude wipes. Like they're wearing advertisements on their merchandise now. Like, what if you actually bought like a Dirty Dom shirt, but they send you the one that actually has like dude wipes on it, and you pay like full price for it, like when they've been on sale. Laughing at Roberto. Dude wipes for snow for Speedball's feet. I'm not an Uso Fletch or now a Dom. Oh no, not out of the Aries. Yep. Yeah, we here, and it's almost time. It's almost time for the calendar to start over. Stop it, Gerard. Yeet, Birdo. So what's going on in this match? You can't headbutt a Samoan. Yeah, they are working the old school match. Uranagi, senton, second senton. Dude wipes just sounds burnt out. Hey, look. My son is in the Cub Scouts, and whenever they go on hikes, they gotta have these 6 essentials. But my son has 9 essentials. So I always forget, but I think the 6 essentials is like a hat, a whistle, trail mix, flashlight. I always forget the other 2. Oh, water and something else. But my son also has to have his inhaler, his EpiPen, and a pack of dude wipes. So whenever they do their little inspections for the 6 essentials, he's proud to let them know that he got these dude wipes with him. Because my son will go play in some dirt, but he gonna want to clean up immediately after. They going old school. Yeah, they're working like a slow old school match. This really gives MJF saying, hey, you don't really know what the fuck you're doing, so go slow. 5 letters, 1 word. Wipes. Good. Dude wipe sounds clinical, like you got a real problem. His ways to Uso versus Uso match was so bad. Up in Roberto. Yeah, low-key dude wipes is like the new Axe body spray. because I kind of have like a small obsession with van lifers. They watch these YouTubers when people live out of their vans, and then these motherfuckers will be like, I'm finna go take a quick shower, and they pull out the dude while it's just like, no, you didn't. What's going on? What's going on here? Yes, you nailed it, Gerard. Yeah, I see it. Oh. Sumo dropped him on his elbow. You can't injure the champ. Hold on. I mean, like, yeah, low key, this is a look test as well. Look at that. I got 10 likes by myself. Appreciate y'all. My doctor told me that dude white smell good. And that's why you have the right to second opinions. Here we go. What we were looking for. There goes Lance. We knew it was going to happen. Ballet with the applause. Gave him a cutter. A whole 10 likes. Make it crazy. We are the ones that appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, y'all. I appreciate y'all letting me hang out with y'all, watch some professional wrestling. Some non-WWE professional wrestling. So we got the low blow for MJF after this, the Jacob Anoa'i. Well, I'm not Jacob Anoa'i, the Lance Anoa'i. Interference. Jacob? No, it was Lance. Tired of the Black Scorpion showing up everywhere. Uh-oh. Oh. We have returned to low blow. Hey, 10 likes. You know what? I've been forgetting that gap. Uh-oh. He cracked up with the AEW Championship. What's going to happen? So we gave him the visual 3. We're doing a lot for Zilla. We're doing a lot for Zilla. Right, you should do TV show reactions on YouTube. You have a nice sense of humor. Will be fire. I'm gonna stick a pin on that one. You guys are saying it. That's market research. I gotta take that seriously. In the crazy times we living in, just want to share good vibes for everyone to enjoy every day. We never know what's coming. Yeah, you're right about that. Appreciate that. They're getting a little tired of this world, to be honest, but well, life is life. Yeah. Yeah, this world is getting crazy. But this is, it makes building community more important. Because if we can get together and hold each other out, then we have a chance. As long as we got each other, we got a chance. Okay. We made Zilla look good. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Tapping out. Back in the chat, did I miss anything? Just some crazy stories and commentary for me. The show, I'm gonna give it I'll be generous and give it a 7.5. It was predictable, but there was a couple good matches in here. Still ecstatic and happy to be here versus watching the main product. But things that we expected to happen happened. We pretty much booked this show. So you just really missed good conversation. You said Cody booking this? What's the name of that indie dude that uses a low blow as his signature move? I'm not sure. Trivia question for the chat. RB, crazy fact, Janelle Grant spoke out. Yeah. So I will allude to the fact that this is a thing and I'm not ready to talk about yet. Probably get to it on Monday. It was unfolding just as this stream was starting. So we're going to let it breathe. We're going to let people make an ass out of themselves. And we'll talk about it on Monday. Here's the aftermatch promo that I was looking forward to. MJF is going to give him my hand shake. It was what it was. It was what we expected. You start with the TV show from I'll post your reaction in 5 from Discord communities, Gerard. Okay. See what we can do. And it looks like HOG is content with the content. And they have officially signed off. For an indie show, not bad. For an indie show, not bad. I had fun. Bloody Bass feels like Zilla should have won. See, enjoyed the content. Has King Lo appeared yet? No. I think he's still in transition. Zilla should have won. Uh-oh, he might have started something. Yes, we have to enjoy it every day. Indeed, ballet. Yeah, this world is super crazy, so taking some time away from all of it by being here is awesome. I appreciate that we can appreciate the fact that we can all do this with for each other. That dude has uses the low blow as signature moves, been feuding with the invisible indie dude. I respect that, Professor. Bloody Bass is heated. MJL said this bum top fair and square. Make this one top fair and square. And mostly important clean. Zilla to never look in that man's direction ever again, to remove himself if they ever share the same air again. T. Harris, I agree. So true. Fletcher, I don't think MGL should lose. That would make him look bad. After all, he's the AEW world champ. Yeah, I don't believe in champions losing. Even the guy on commentary with him has a saying that champs are chumps. Can't be a champ and a chump at the same time. They kind of cancel each other out. It makes the belt just a prop. How much did they pay MJF? A handshake? They paid him everything at the door. Let's keep it real. HOG brings it and brings JT. Private said brings it. Handshake. Yeah. I was just teasing the fact that the last time he did this, they actually signed the guys. But yeah, no, that's all that needed to happen. Just some respect. Between the two matches, I don't think this one needed to be the main event, but whatever. Have a good night and be safe, all. Have a good night to you. Good night to you too, Roberto. Thanks for coming through. This isn't ROH. No need for handshakes. Good night, Gilberto. Safe rest, everyone. Great stranger out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Fletcher. Appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm at the highest content with the content. That is good to hear. Wave about to Fletcher. Good night, Roberto. Let's do HOG night again. Tia, we're doing all the HOGs. We're doing all of them. We're doing all the HOGs. We're doing all of the Ashe wrestlings. Ashe's got a show coming up next month. Of course, we are locked into OVW, and we'll find out some other indie out there to lock into as well. Between you and Roberto, who have been killing it in the clubhouse, trying to let us know about all these independent shows that y'all going to and watching. Yeah, we're going to get into it. Wait till Fourth Row starts doing some actual broadcast. Y'all might get sick of us. Ugh. Them again? Isn't it HOD tomorrow? I don't know if it's something that they're broadcasting, though. It definitely isn't on their website. The next event that they have is Turf Wars in Chicago. So they may be doing something equivalent to like a house show. I don't think it's going to be broadcast. I'd be surprised. You know what I'm saying? And I'll at least watch it. We'll at least make it available in the clubhouse. Tomorrow will be Collision. There's also Mystery Wrestling on Sunday. If I'm not mistaken. I haven't heard anything about GM doing like a live stream for it, but Mystery Wrestling on Sunday. And not only that, but I can't think of his name right now, but he has two big announcements that he's going to be announcing at the show on Sunday. So keep an eye out for Mystery Wrestling and some announcements coming out of that. Big Hebrew, yeah. What up, KM? With Sammy Guevara of the Acclaimed and Ricochet. I've seen, like, I have to go back to their social media and see what they're advertising for. I don't think it's something that we can watch, though. Not sure. For Zilla, this was a resume builder match. I agree. This is definitely a look test. MJF having Zilla get to the WWE. Possibly. I still think there's a little pettiness going on there, but yeah, definitely. Tia said yes. Yes, said Tia. Peace out from Flusher. Gerard, if you had to choose your favorite independent wrestling, what would it be? So I'm just now getting back into like the indies deep like this. I've only seen like maybe a couple shows here and there from all the new ones that we're going to cover. I would have to say my alma mater, I would say, or like the one that I'm most familiar with is one in Chicago called Freelance Wrestling. Freelance Wrestling is also connected to the company that's in Chicago, Pro Wrestling Tees. That's responsible for doing like basically everybody else's t-shirts that's not part of the WWE. So I kind of rode the wave with that when they were getting really hot with like the Bullet Club stuff. The Bullet Club shirts changed them from like 1 hour tees to pro wrestling tees, and they kind of rode that wave, especially when they started doing all the merchandise for everybody in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So one of the guys who works there has his own promotion called Freelance Wrestling. I've had people locally that were telling me about the show. I need to go check them out all the time. And like the first show that I went to, like the headliner was Mustafa Ali. So Mustafa Ali is from this promotion particularly. So Freelance Wrestling is the one that stays near and dear to my heart. Outside of that, I've seen a lot of AEW Pro. I've seen a few Warrior Wrestling. I got put on to GCW when they did a show called Black Wrestlers Matter. And I got big on GCW stuff as well. So like those are like my biggest indies influences, I would say. But I really enjoy Ashe, HOG. I got put on to by the Solid Monster. This is before he even started working there, where he just had a podcast. I enjoy this product as well. Especially the shows that I've been to. I've been to a couple of these HOD shows. They're pretty special. Well, I was at a couple pretty special ones. So I have a lot of respect for this one as well. I don't think I'm really the name of favorite one though yet. But I would say that Freelance Wrestling is the one that's probably the most near and dear to my heart. I went to a Freelance Wrestling show, and I went to like every show that they have like 5 years straight. Will you ever do a European wrestling event? I love some France been cooking. I want to do an event that has Ricky Sosa in it, or whatever that other guy's name that also wrestles over there with him. That also has a banger interest theme. I would absolutely love to do more European stuff, only because that time frame on a weekend works better for me. Sit with y'all like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me on a Sunday or a Saturday. I'm down for it. Plus, I know they be cooking over there. As a European, I love King Leo. France, Germany, and UK are the 2 European wrestling countries that actually have a good wrestling. If you ever want to stream one European event, I think you know what to do. Hop over in the clubhouse, follow the lead of Tia and Berto. I know you posted things before, but do me a favor, get back active in there for me. Let me know what's going on, what we need to look at, and we'll look at it. Promise you we will. We'll try. Anything. Look, we can do a replay on one of those shows on a Monday night instead of doing that other thing. that's kind of low key the goal for me. But yeah, let us know what we need to watch, and we will do our best to watch it. All right, peace everybody. Peace out to Fletcher. Peace to Fletcher. I am peacing out as well because we are made it to the end of the comments. I appreciate y'all being here for this. This is a very special night for me. Seems like every time we get to do these indie ones, Leo just not here. I don't know what's going on, but like, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep the ball rolling because we're trying to get these indies in. Indies over mainstream, for sure. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the interaction. Hope it was good for you as it was for me. And I think officially the next time you'll see us is on Monday. Collisions tomorrow night, we'll be in the chat over there. Hopefully they're doing one for Mystery Wrestling. If they do, I'll be over there as well. And other than that, we'll see you on Monday. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, y'all. Be safe. I might not have the button for that. Hold on. There we go. No, that's not it. That's not it.
No mud, no lotus. No love, no focus. Witness a battle within or without outer scope. Field of view is too close to enclose what a dream is composed of. And no drug comes close to the rush of escape in the clutches of hopelessness. Hey now, we don't lock doors in crowded homes. Kick them open, leave them open when romance in the stone of philosophers held for a moment too long. A soul should engage in the gates of the eyes that contain what's below the approach of a song. Sonically silky, moonwalking across the crossroad paved in gold with Robert Johnson and did 'em filthy. Now that's a soulful transaction and a dead paid. What's the cause of perfection when you press play? Innovation isn't made in a day. It's more a display of kill or be killed. The thrill of selection by natural causes. A deal with the demons we keep in the darkness. Under the spotlights. Under the spotlights. Under the spotlights. Under the spotlight.
Look. Yeah. Death dealer, dealing death under the spotlight. You inept, you only deal with death when I rock mics. I got bite from working overnight, it's top flight. But don't get it twisted, he equipped it with that hot sight. No whistle, it's official, yeah, I got stripes. Cruising while I'm smoking like a missile, yeah, I got flight. I'm floating, gloating off the fact that how my pops right. Get dropped twice for looking at yourself through your op sight. I'm on top, I'm out to drop, what a perfect fall. And this wolf ain't finna stop until I serve them all. You wanna act like sheep? Well, here's your curtain call. With every little peep, I go to sleep because I heard them all. Operate around your lane connection like I merged the call. Cats look for soul perfection, do dirt and the search is off. Thinking that they ballin', running courts, knowing they purpose off. And get their legs cut from under them, and now it's murder ball. Look, and a fact is a fact. Everybody wanna get into this rap, throw a stack. Try to kick in that dough with the 44, not knowing that dough is equipped with a latch. It's a trap.
Under the spotlights. Under the spotlights. Under the spotlights. Under the spotlight.